Hi everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video I am going to start one new concept which is very important for all freshers and intermediate level guys as well. Because this concept we are going to use each and every application. Once you're going to write any program, any code, that means this concept we are frequently used. So guys, then what is your curiosity? Curiosity, right? So what is topic? What is concept? So guys, this concept is very important concept, that is a static variable, a static block, a static method. So all these three means a static variable, what is static variable, what is a static block, what is static method. Because these three concept what we're going to discuss in this video is very important. Most of the freshers and as well intermediate level also guys doesn't know what is the exact definition, what is the exact concept, what we should have for this three what keyword: a static variable, a static block, and a static method. So guys, entire video I will complete explain end to end with code base guide. So that is guys main motto. I will explain with code base how we are going to represent a static variable, how we are going to represent a static block, how we are going to represent a static method as well with code base, which is very important. And guys, this video is going to be very interesting guys. So guys, please watch entire video, don't skip. If you will watch entire video end to end, then your all the confusion related to the static variable, static block, static method will come out. Okay, so without any delay we'll start our this concept guys. So guys, first concept, first I will explain, I will write what is our discussion today. So a static okay, first I will explain what is a static variable. So first is what is static variable, correct? Then second guy, what is a static block? Okay. Then third is what is a static method? What is static method? And when we are going to use all these three things guys, it's very important guys, because what I'm thinking, if you know all these three things, then once you're going to write any code, if you can see any static thing in your project application, so you will not confuse what is this, why we are going to use this thing guys. So guys, first I will start what is a static variable, right? What is a static variable? With guide I will code base also, with coding also I will explain. Okay, with coding also I will explain, so which will very helpful to you, right? Because if you will see the code, then will come to know, okay, this is the way we are going to use the static variable. So let's see, first I will define the definition here, what is a static variable. So let's see, once you will see any places a static keyword, you don't confuse guys. A static is very simple guys. So first I am going to explain here a static variable. Okay, so guys, a variable that is declared as a static, any variable guys, if any variable that is declared, so first I will define guys here definition, right? So what is static variable, right? So guys, see, for definition purpose what you should know, so any variable guys, a variable, right, that is guys a variable that is declared, what declared as a static, right? A static, a variable that is declared as a static is simply guys is called what? is called a static variable. That is a very simple definition for understanding a static variable, right? Okay, just like you can see, just okay, just like example, suppose a static int data equals to 100. Okay, you can see here. So if you can see here, what a static int, right, data equal to 100. That means guy, what this is a variable name guy, right? This is a variable name data. So this is type of integer and this is a static, right? So whatever the value we have 100, it's going to store into data type of int, right? So that is a variable. So what is variable guy? So variable means what? Variable is a container, right? Variable is a container where we can what? Store the value of the variable, right? So variable is a container where we can store the value, right? The 100 value will store into the data, right? So guys, if you are going to what? Declare as a static, so that it becomes a static variable, right? Then it becomes a static variable, not a local variable, not a instance variable. I hope you know all these things, right? So what we have three types of variable in Java, right? So first is instance variable, then local variable, a static variable. So guys, please do comment if you want to know about the variable types. What is all these three variables? Means what is static, what is local, what is instance. Then also I will make one video on that, on the variable. But as of now, what I'm going to discuss in this video, that is completely static things. Okay, so that's why I have told you, I explain here, a variable that is declared as a static is called a static variable. Just like an example, a static in data equal 100. So data is a variable. Which type of? A static. What type of data? Integer. So that is the very first definition of a static variable. Also guys, you can understand, so where you can create a single copy of static variable and share it among all the instance of the class guy. Also you can understand guys, so what I can write here, like you can write what you can create guy, you can create single copy guy, single copy of the static variable guy, a static variable, and share it guy, and share it what among all the guy instance of the classes. Of the classes. In that way guy, also will come to know what is what a static variable guy. What I mentioned here, you can create a single copy of the static variable and share it among all the instances of the class. Okay, that is also one way to understand about a static variable guy. In other way also guy, you can understand. So at the memory level guy, as per the memory level, so what we can understand guy, so memory allocation guy. So what memory allocation of a static variable guy, of a static variable happens guy, happens what only once guy, only once when the class is get loaded into memory. Class is loaded in the memory gate. This thing also you will come to know, we can understand, right? This is also one type of understanding about what a static variable. So what memory allocation of a static variable happens only once when the class is loaded in the memory. Okay, that is the our three what way we can understand about the static variable. So guys, one more things what we should know about what a static variable. A static variable initialization guys. How we are going to initialize the static variable. Okay, I have given one example, right? Static in data equal to 100, but static what variable initialization guys. Initialization, right? So guys, see how you're going to initialize. What is the way? So guys, I will write some way guys. So guys, a static variable guys, a static variable are initialized guys. A static variable are initialized when guys, when class is loaded guys. When class is loaded, that thing guys you need to keep in mind guys. When class is loaded, first point guys you should keep in mind guys. So a static variable are initialized when class is loaded guys. And second thing what you need to keep in mind, what you need to understand. So guys, a static variable are initialized before guys. What before? I will write here. So a static variable are initialized before any object of that class of the class is executed, is created guys, not executed, is created. That thing also you should keep in mind guys. That is the second point. Now guys, third point. What is third point guys? So static variable are initialized before guys, before any static method of the class executes guys. Okay. So guys, this is guys three things you need to understand about the what static variable. Right guys? So I hope you understood all this, the definition or all the what approach, all the understanding, right? So what is static variable? So the variable that is declared as static is called static variable. Already I mentioned here, right? So same thing here, I already explained here. So you can create a single copy of the static variable and share it among all the instances of the classes, right? Then guys, as per the memory level, so memory allocation of a static variable happens only once guys when the class is loaded in the memory. And then guys, how we are going to initialize static variable. So guys, we have 3 points here what we should keep in mind. So first guys, a static variable are initialized when class is loaded, and second guys, a static variable are initialized before any object of the class is created, and third thing guys, a static variable are initialized before any static method of the class executes. Okay, I hope you understood. So guys, now I will jump into the code guys. So how we are going to print a static variable in our program with the code guys. See guys, just I will move into our IDE. So in this package I have created one class guy. Okay, that class, suppose the class belongs to the what variable test, right? Variable test, right? This is our class name. We create on main method and finish, right? We'll come here guy. See, we got one class with our main method guy, right? So guys, in this class we are going to create some what a static variable. So what I have explained in our what notepad, same way I am going to create one here a static variable guy. So see, suppose if this variable is int count, right, equals to guy 0, right? Int count equal to 0, and before this int, if I am going to define it as static, so guys, this variable becomes a static, right? After adding the static keyword, already I mentioned this thing here. What I mentioned here, first point, a variable that is declared as a static is called a static variable, because I have declared that variable as a static. This variable guy in data is a variable, right? So here int count is a variable, right? So the count is a variable, that is type of int, and now it's also type of a static. So this is the way to create one static variable in your class. Right guys? I hope you understood. Now you are with me guys, right? So guys, after creation of this static variable, suppose I will create one method guys for printing this count. So guys, see, I will create some method. So void public void what, increment. Suppose this is the method guys. So I have created, right? I have created one method. The method name is increment. So I will increment our count. Okay, count plus plus. Right? Very simple guy. I have created one what, count variable, which will increment, right? So guys, after this I will create one inside the main method guy. I will create what, object of the test class, right? Object of the test class guy. So guys, our class is what, variable test, right? So we can come here, we can write guys variable test vt1 equals, sorry, variable test vt equal to, we can object get reference also of class, right? So vt1 equals to what, new variable test, right? We'll create one object, right? Suppose I will create some other object, right? If we'll create some other object guy, then we can do same thing in second time, right? Suppose this is the v2 object, right? So I have created two objects here. vt1 means variable test1, variable test2, right? Now we can call guy what, increment method, right? What we have created, increment method. So vt1 dot increment, right? So increment method we have, right? Great. So guys, in v22 dot increment also I can call this method two times, right? Guys, then if I am going to print, guys, this vt1 increment and v2 increment, so guys, for that purpose, if I am going to print, right, sysout, and in the sysout guy, we are going to what, call our what, count a static variable, right? So guys, how we are going to call? So guys, we can print here what, vt1, right? vt1 count is then print again vt1 dot our count, right? See, it is there, correct? Guys, in same way we can print our vt2 object, right? So only we are going to change here what, vt2, yes or no? And we are going to call here vt2, correct guys? I hope you understood, correct? I hope you understood this thing very well. There is no any issue in that guy, correct? So guys, now we can run the application, we can see the result. It's coming expected or not, correct guys? What's the result guys? What should be result? We can see here. So we'll run in front of you, we'll see the result. It's coming expected or not. See guys, count is 2, yes or no? It's expected guys, because we are going to call increment, right? Yes or no? Right? So guys, this is the our guy what, first a static variable. How we are going to use a static variable what, in our project, in our application, right guys? In application, in our project, how we are going to use this static field guy, static variable. So guys, this is the first static variable. Is clear guy? I hope it is clear for all of you, right? So now I will move what a static block, guys. Now I am going to create a static block. So guys, what is a static block? I will explain first, then I will write the code accordingly. Okay guys. So guys, second is what is a static block. So guys, this is also very simple. Okay, so the block which will refer as a static, right? The block which has referred as a what, as, as a static keyword, a static what keyword called what, static block. Good guys, a static block. I hope you understood guys. So the block which referred as a static, referred or declared, both are same guys. Referred and declared as a static keyword called a static block. Just get example. Guys, see, if you are creating one block, right? This is a block guy. If I refer this block as a static, right? Then guy, this is called a static block. Yes or no? Then guy, this is called a static block. Right? Inside that you can write anything, right? You can write anything. Just like this is what? Static block. Right guys? You can write in this way. Okay, so this thing I will explain with our what code base. Then we'll come to know what is a static, how we are going to use a static guy. Yes or no guys? So guys, see in front of you, just I'm going to jump into our IDE. So this is the first variable test. Now I will create some other class guy. Okay, and that class name guy a static block example, right? A static block example. We should have one main method. Finish. Third guy, with this you hope that understood. So I have created one a static block example class. Right? In this class only we have one main method, right? This is our main method, right? So we can remove this is unwanted thing, no need. Right guys? So what I have told you guys. So if you want to create one static block, so what we should do? So guys, see, if you are going to create one static block, so first we should get one block. This is guys one block, right? This is one block. Right guys? So if this block will declare as a static, right? Block referred as a static. That means guys, this is a static block. Yes or no? This is a static block. Okay, tell me what is the benefit of a static block guys? Why we are going to use a static block? See guys, it will get the memory very first time by the compiler guys. It will give the memory very fast, right, by the compiler guide. One thing guys also what we should know, right? One thing what we know guys, so very well, right? What we know very well guys. So once class is loaded guys, once class is loaded, after the class loaded, JVM will call the main method. You know, right? JVM will call the main method, then memory is allocated and get the output. Yes or no? Guys, tell me yes or no? But guys, one thing very important, the memory is created before the main method is a static guy. Before the main method guy, very important thing what you should know. If you are going to the static block, so first you should know what is the region guy. What is the region? So the memory is created before the main method, that is guy a static. If you want to create the memory before the main method call, that means we should create a static block. Guys, please keep in mind. So guys, if you want to create the memory before the main method, then what, blindly we should go what, through a static block. If anybody or in interview me they ask question, what is the need of a static block? What is the need of a static block? Then you may tell to the respective interviewer or as per your knowledge wise. See why? So if you want to create the memory, before main method call, then blindly we should go what, first a static block, right? I will show live guide. I will show same thing live. How it will get. How it will. See guys, if I am going to write here sys out, right? If I am going to print here a static block executed, right? I have written here a static block executed. Okay. If you want to print some message in our main method guide, if I want to print what here, not a static block, here what, main executed, right? Here main executed, or you can say main method what, main method executed. Okay. So guys, can you confirm me what should be the output here? What should be the output here guys? So what should the output guys? Anyone can guess? So first it will execute main method or it will execute a static block. Guys, definitely it will execute a static block. Okay, that is the power of a static block. So before the main method, it will create what, then a static block print statement, right? Create a memory before the main method guy, that will be a static only guy. Right? So what I have told guys, if you want to create the memory before the main method, then will what, blindly we need to go through what, a static. So you can see guys, if I run the application, so first we execute what, a static block. See guys, a static block executed, main method executed. First guy, compiler has given the memory to the root, to whom, a static only. Okay. So first a static block get the memory, right? Then it's executed, you can see here, right? A static block executed, then main method. Okay. So here a static block get executed and get the memory, right? So as per the output also we confirm, right? Also the with this output guy we have confirmed, correct guy? Now guy, what I can do, I can change the order. So I will now change the order. So this static block I have cut and I have pasted here after this main method. Go. So guys, can you confirm? So now what should be the output? Is it same output or is it different, or it will different? Guys, this time output will be even same. This time also output will be even same guy. I will run the application in front of you and we'll see the output what is coming. See guys, same. So static block executed first, main method executed second. So guys, one very important thing also I would let you know here guys. If we are using before JDK7 guys, just get please concentrate. What I'm going to explain is very important. Okay, sometimes interview ask this question. So what this question guys? If we are using before JDK7 version guys, before JDK7 version, so without main method you can compile and run your program without any issue guys. What I told guys? So without main method, guys, this one. So without main method, what you can compile and run your program without any issue, guys. That is one very important concept. But this concept arises only before JDK 7 version. So till 6, JDK 6. So without main method also you can compile and run your program without any issue. Right, guys? So suppose if you earlier if you're going to use before 7, so how are you going to use, guys? So you don't have this, right? Directly you can do in this way. So sys out exit here. Without that is till JDK 7. So without what main method also you can compile and run the application, right? That is, guy, main important point what should you keep in mind, guy. But from JDK 7, you can compile the program but you can run the program, guy. For that main method should be compulsory. So that this concept belongs to after JDK, from JDK 7. From JDK 7, if you're going to write in such a way, so you can compile the program, there is no any issue, but your program cannot be executed. Okay, cannot be executed means cannot be run. You can compile the program, but it can't be run, guys. So guys, that is the main important part about what our static block. So this is the important interview question, guys. So if interview ask the question without main method, can you compile and run your program? If interview may ask, hey, can you what compile and run the program without main method? So you can tell to them, yes, I can compile and run the what our program, but before JDK 7 version. Okay, but from JDK 7 version, if we are not writing main method, that means we can compile the program but we can't run the program, we can't execute the program. That is the main thing. If you tell to this thing, so interview will be convinced. Okay, that is our what second concept, static block. So you should know this thing, guys. Right? I hope you have understood. Okay, now I will jump into our third guy. What is a static method? What is a static method, guy? That is third one. What is a static method, guy? Same like a static block, a static method. So what is a static method, guy? The method which is declared. We can write, guy, what the method what which is declared as a static, okay? The method which is declared as static called, guy, what called static method. Good, guy. I hope you understood very well. Good. The method which is declared as a static called a static method. How, guys? Just example you can see here. Suppose a static int q. If you're going to pass some parameter, suppose int x, right? If you return what Okay, if you cube means guy, we need to area cube, right? X into x into x, that is our cube, okay? So if you want to find what area cube, that means you need to define in such a way, right? That is our static method, right? This method guys is called a static method. So guys, how this static method we are going to use in a program in code base, that thing I will explain now. So guys, please concentrate on the coding part. So guys, for this purpose also I should create one what class, right guys? So guys, suppose our class is static static method, right? Example, right? We should have one main method, right? Then we are going to finish, right guys? I have created one class, that is guys name is the static method example, right? So guys, we will have one main method, right? So guys, what we need to do, what I need to do here guys. So guys, see concentrate, this is also one important. So most of the candidate in freshers or intermediate don't know what is the exact behavior of a static method. I will explain end to end in very clear manner guys. So guys, see, if you want to create a static method, so first you should have one static method, right, in your class. Correct guys? See, if I am going to create one int what int cube, and if you are going to pass here some parameter, suppose int x, right? Int x. Right? Guys, see, sorry, this class I will not create anything. So I will create one more class guy. That class is suppose class test. Okay, class is class test. Okay, so guys, in this class, if I want to create one method, okay, so guys, that method is suppose int cube, and the parameter guys suppose int a. Okay, I've created one guy normal method, right? I've created one normal method, right? That method guy what class test, right? Okay, 1 minute, I need to one minute guys. What is error here? Class body, 1 minute. One minute guys. So I've created one class test here. Okay, so see guys, because this error is coming, I didn't return type anything. Okay, that's why. So guys, see now what I can do guys. So if I have created one what normal method guys, this as of now this method is a normal method, right? Correct guys, this method is a normal method, correct? So guys, see now our concept is started. If this method is normal, correct? So guys, see if you want to call cube method, guys, see if you want to call the cube method, right, you need to object of test class, right? If you want to call this cube method, right, you what want to object of test class, yes, yes or no? Then we can call the cube method. This thing you know very well. If you want to call the cube method, definitely you should have object of test class. Then we can call what cube method, correct guy. But you want what guy? But you want will not call, guys, see concentrate. But if you want, but will not call runtime. we want to allocate the memory on compile time and print the output on runtime. What I've told guys? Listen carefully. It's important thing. What most of the candidate doesn't know. So guys, see why a static method we need. That thing I am going to explain now. See, if you want, will not call what you want will not call on runtime, right? We want to allocate the memory on compile time. The what? If you want to allocate the memory on compile time and print the output on runtime for this cube, right? So guys, for that purpose, right, you need to use a static keyword. First, I will return this statement, right? Return a into a. Okay, what I have told. So if you want to allocate the memory on compile time, okay, if you want to allocate the memory on compile time and print the output on runtime, for that purpose, guys, we need to define this. We need to refer. We need to declare this method as a static. Okay. So what it will do, guys? So on compile time, it will allocate the memory, and runtime will print the output, guys. Yes or no? So without object create, how to call this method, guys? So see, suppose if a static is not there, suppose. So if you want to call, right, this cube method, right? So without object create, how to call this method, guys? Without object creation, how to call this cube method? So guys, we should have what? A static here, right? Right? I have understood, guys. So on compile time, guys, it will get memory. Directly we can what? Directly we can call with the class name. Its method is static. If its method is static, so what? We no need to create any object. Yes or no? We no need to create any object. Yes or no, guys? Directly we can call this cube method with the help of our class name. Yes, guys. So guys, so what I can do, guys? So we come here and we can call test dot. See, guys, test dot cube, right? So guys, what the number if you want to cube? Suppose if I'm passing here, guys, 2, right? If I'm passing here 2, guys, so it will cube up 2. But guys, what? See, so now this 2 will come this place, right? Now it will return what? 2 into 2 into 2. It is 8. So it will return 8. So but this 8 we are going to store some place, right? This 8 we are going to store some place. Suppose I am going to write int result, right? Int result equal to what? That return type. What this test dot will return, guys? See, this return 8, right? Yes or no? So it will store into our result, and that result we can print, right? This out. What, again? You can print here. This out. So cube is the result of cube is, right? Tell me what happened. That we need to print here result, right? Right? I have understood, guys, how we are going to create a static method and how we are going to call, right, guys? So see, guys, now in front of you I will run this application. We'll see what response is coming, what output is coming, guys. So see, guys, now run the application. We'll see the result of cube is it. Correct? So guys, what we understood, so how we are going to what create a static method and how we can utilize this static method in our program. Correct guys? So guys, that is all about a static variable, a static block and a static method. So guys, I hope this video will very helpful for you guys, because this is the most important concept in our Java: a static variable, a static block and a static method guys. So guys, so please watch entire video guys. If you have any confusion, any places, please do me comment. Okay, I will reply back to you guys. So guys, thank you. If you like this video guys, please like, share, subscribe and click notification button. Okay, whenever I will upload any video, you will get notified very early guys. So thank you guys. Bye bye. Meet very soon in next video. Thank you guys.